watch and see what breaks through. 3, 10, 100, how long till you fold? If they stop speaking, the answer is cold. Whatever they're doing is more than you are. Even if nothing, they've gone too far. Waves waiting inside your brain. This is the frequency. You'll never be the same. Welcome.
Thank you for tuning into 111.1, the Akashic Records. I'm your announcer, Mr. Callus. Tonight's topic: what questions should you be asking? The word ion originates from a root meaning to go, while quest signifies to seek. Every question sparks a journey, a descent into discovery. Will you abandon that path? Our host, Djinn, will take on the role of a genie for this show, granting wishes, shaping reality. But don't be fooled. Wishes are nothing more than your everyday desires dressed in grandeur. They are one and the same. Most desires don't come instantly. Some small ones, sure, but we're here for the big ones, the ones that take time, the ones that make you wonder. Are you asking the right questions? Do you want your wishes to come true? Do you want your desires fulfilled? Stay tuned, because the answers might not be what you expect. It might just be the questions that were never asked.
I am Maya, the unawakened one. I come to you, Rai, seeking a wish. Will you grant it?
First, the rules. No bringing back the dead, no forcing love, and no wishing for more wishes. Understood.
I wish I knew what I wanted to wish for. Could you grant me that?
No, I cannot. This is akin to asking what questions should be asked. This breaks the third rule that states no wishing for more wishes. It is no different than having a desire to have more desires. To decide for you would intrude upon your free will. The choice is yours alone, not mine.
When the choice is mine alone, the results rarely align with my expectations. I find myself dissatisfied with the outcomes of my own desires.
I cannot take the helm of your desires, even if that is your one and only wish.
I thought you had the power to grant my wish. So tell me, what can you actually do for me?
I can be your guide in turning your wishes and desires into reality, but I will do so by challenging you. Whatever desire you bring before me, I will ask what you're doing to achieve it, again and again, without end. I will never run out of questions, though you may grow weary of hearing them. In time, you may realize your desire was not as strong as you once believed. You may even abandon it altogether.
Feeling that itch to click away? Maybe your willpower's like the wind, scattering in every direction. But don't worry. I'm your weather girl for 111.1, broadcasting straight from the Akashic Records. I'm not here to weather you down. I'm here to put some wind in your sails. So don't drift off just yet. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because the forecast only gets wilder from here. You're not really granting wishes then? You're just going to pester me until I give up? Some genie you are.
Oh no, Maya. That's not the case. Your will must be tested. Sometimes it will prove stronger than every question I can ask. If that happens, then in time, your desire, your wish, will become reality.
How much time are we talking about here? Days? Years? A lifetime?
The more you let me question you, the more you entertain those questions, ponder them, and engage with the answers you find, the faster your desire will take shape. This isn't magic, it's willpower. Are you willing to do that? But here's the catch. Answers aren't enough. You can't just settle on an idea and call it truth. That's air. That's illusion. If you want results, you must act. Test your answers. See if they hold. Judge them for what they are based off the outcome of your own experience with it.
Okay, I hear you. I will present you with a new wish. I wish to become rich.
How rich do you want to become? What kind of rich? Could you provide a number? What is rich in one country is not rich in another.
I want like $1 million. I live in the United States.
Well, what have you done so far to achieve this desire to have $1 million?
I work a 9 to 5 job, and no matter how hard I try, my bills make it impossible to save $1 million in my lifetime. I need a better path, one that doesn't trap me in endless work with no hope of retirement.
Instead of just saving, what else have you tried? Have you worked on furthering your education? Have you tried creating something of value? Have you explored other career paths beyond your current job? It seems like your current job has its limitations. Have you considered other options?
OMG. Like, totally. I mean, I did go to school and all, but like, a degree doesn't automatically mean you get a good job, you know? I've like applied to so many jobs, like over 100, and no one is like hiring right now. Ugh. And if I like move to a big city, sure, I might make more money, but like, hello, the bills would be insane. So not worth it. And like, starting my own business, that sounds so hard. I wouldn't even know like what to sell or like how to get people to buy stuff. Like, what would I even make? What would they even want from me? Ugh, it's just like so confusing.
Are you willing to put in the effort to figure out how to make money from other people? Or furthering your education? Or are you considering exploring something else?
Ugh, no, I totally tried all that already. I'm like at my absolute wit's end here. That's why I came to you. Come on, ride, Jin. Make me rich. Pretty please. Have you ever considered the value you bring to the world? Is it something others would pay for? Or do you simply take pride in your personality and innate humanity? Does all of humanity deserve to be wealthy? Stay tuned to find out why people get exactly what they deserve.
I can't make you do something you're not willing to do. If there's a will, there's a way, but it doesn't seem like you're willing to do what it takes to get rich. You're trying to will the outcome without committing to the process. Maybe this isn't something you truly want, because if it were, you'd be willing to put in the effort to make it happen.
What? I totally already put in so much effort over the years, and like, I'm still nowhere closer to being rich. Ugh, do I just have to keep trying forever until I like literally die? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Maya, you have to be willing to dedicate your entire life to what you want. That's the trade-off, the cost. If you're not willing to give your life to it, then maybe it doesn't matter as much as you thought. And that's okay. It's completely reasonable not to be willing to sacrifice everything just to get rich. But there are other things, things worth fighting for, worth striving for, worth trying for.
What other things are worth more than my own life?
Only you can decide what is valuable. What you see as valuable might be meaningless to someone else. Maybe freedom would be worth dying for if you didn't have it. Maybe family would be worth it if they were in danger. Maybe your friends or community are worth sacrificing for. Ultimately, it's up to you to determine what truly matters.
Ugh, I don't really have any friends or family I care about, and stuff like freedom, yeah, I don't really care about that either. But what really bugs me is that you can't help me ride Jin. Like, seriously, that's so frustrating.
That's it, Maya. Focus on what bothers you. Your will is already behind it. If you can figure out why something bothers you, it will start to lose its power over you. You'll be less angry, less upset. Understanding it will help you take control over it.
Ugh, ride Jin. You totally bother me, and I know why. You said you could help me, but like, you totally can't. I feel like you're just messing with me. And thinking about this, yeah, it's just making me more upset. Like, how am I supposed to trust what you're saying when it's just making me feel worse? So, seriously, can you please explain why I should even focus on what bothers me?
Oh, Maya, it would be incredibly dangerous not to trust me. In reality, I'm no different from you. I'm simply a reflection of your own thoughts, a mirror into your soul. If you choose not to trust me, you risk losing trust in yourself. If you stop questioning me, you may stop questioning yourself. Can you imagine the consequences of no longer trusting your own judgment or asking yourself the important questions that shape your path?
I don't fully understand what you're saying.
That's okay, Maya. No one fully understands themselves perfectly, but they should be able to trust themselves. Trust me when I say this. Focus on what bothers you and seek to understand it. The more you do, the more you'll uncover why certain things affect you. And ironically, the more you understand, the less those things will bother you. Over time, as you repeat this process, you'll find that fewer and fewer things get under your skin. That's a level of self-mastery everyone should strive for.
What really bothers you the most right now? Are you going to do anything about it? What's stopping you? Perhaps a liquor or weed-like substance will make you a whole lot less bothered right now. But you don't want to become reliant to that, would you? Why put a pause on what bothers you? Stay tuned for our final message.
The most important question: what's bothering you the most right now, in this very moment? Can you do anything about it? If not, move on to the next thing that troubles you. But if you can take action, why haven't you? What's stopping you? The last thing you want is to reach a point where everything bothers you, yet nothing is within your control. That would be no different from living in your own personal hell. So trust yourself. Believe that you can change things. Otherwise, you might just have to learn to take pleasure in your own suffering.